Well, it is the 12th of September. Realised a little too late that it was 9/11 yesterday, or the anniversary of it. Gosh. And I hadn't seen that many kind of ads or reminders. So maybe the world is moving on, which is always a nice idea. History is there to teach us things, however, holding on to it can damage us as well. Today, a day in the life of me. I put a little advert in for a dog shower install, and I had a response today from a lovely woman who has 2 pooches, and I went and quoted that. So that's possibly a job tomorrow afternoon, which would be really cool. She's free anytime, so it's not down to a lack of her not wanting to do it. It's just if I can get finished earlier on the first job I've got to do, which is change a set of Burlington taps for a couple, sort out a waste which wasn't installed correctly, and sort out a bath which wasn't installed correctly. And here's a little lesson. A lesson, my God. Here's a little lesson. These people bought a house in the town, and they asked the tiler if they knew of anyone who could install the bathroom and the sink and the taps for them. And this tiler went ahead and said, "Oh, I can do that for you." And pretty much everything they did was done incorrectly. And there were things like kinked hoses. Now, a kinked hose is the simplest job to cure. You can kink a hose, anybody can kink a hose. The decent thing to do is recognize it and then go down to a tool station or a build base or a screw fix or anywhere else that we have in the UK, or a B&Q or whatever, some place where you can just go and get a replacement. And even better, if you've kinked the hose because it was too short, then go and get a longer hose, because they come in different lengths. They come in 100 millimeters, they come in 300 millimeters, 500 millimeters, 600 millimeters, a meter even, if you need that length. However, this person thought, I'll just hide it behind a bath panel and I won't say anything. And of course, the flow of the water to one part of the mixing mechanism was perfect, and the flow of the water to the tap which fills the bath was absolutely horrendous. And it would take something like 35 minutes to fill a bath of water, which is unacceptable, simply because by the time you fill the bath, the water that you poured 35 minutes ago from the hot tap is actually cold, and that will start cooling the bath down through different thermoclines. So simple fix that took me 20 seconds to figure out, 10 minutes to fix. And I was really stumped as to why this person didn't do that. Like, really stumped. Like, why would you leave such a simple fix and not do it? And then the taps are... Oh yeah, well, the taps, I have no idea why, but you just can't take them apart to do any maintenance on them, whether they've been glued together with some sort of thread lock glue on the parts because, well, I have no idea. Anyway, I think I pretty much am going to have to cut the taps off the basin with an angle grinder and then replace them. And that doesn't bring joy to me because little shards of metal all over a bathroom from a grinder or a hacksaw isn't my favourite type of a Tuesday morning job. But tomorrow I'll give you a little update of how that job went, and tomorrow I'll tell you what was wrong with the waste, because I haven't seen that one yet. I think there's probably a backflow somewhere on the waste that was installed. And yeah. So other things are coming up. Oh, viewfinder inactive. Press any button to reactivate. Impressive. The Canon is still giving me problems. And I got rid of the little box. I'm kind of like, wow, I achieved that today. And that didn't take me very long. Went into the settings, and but it's still throwing up a few things. And then I went out and I got this amazing terabyte card, which has got an incredible read-write to it. I think this cost me 25 quid. However, the read-write speed to this is something like almost 300 milliseconds write speed, and then 120 read, or 300, or vice versa. So I put it into the camera, and the camera shut down and didn't want to turn on, and I was like, what? So I thought I'd actually broken the camera, and found out afterwards that maybe the camera can't actually format a terabyte of card. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I should put it in the computer and format it there and then try it in the camera. Or maybe I'll try and split format it into two different sections, like a 500 gigabyte or a 600 gigabyte and a 400 gigabyte. I don't know. But it's pretty amazing that you can just buy a terabyte card with 300 megabits per second read and write. I mean, that's fast. That's fast for that little thing. That's like incredibly fast. So what I'd like anybody to do today, I mean, anybody who's on the YouTube watching this live stream, I would really appreciate if you could tell me that the stream is either going better or that you see an improvement in the video or the audio, or give me some feedback on what you actually think. And I've made another mistake here. I've opened the OBS and started the stream in OBS, so I can't actually see. I'm going to see if I can go onto YouTube and see my stream live. Let's see if I can do this. I have no idea if I can do this now. This is going to be interesting. My channel. I am live. No, I am live. And there's one person watching. But now I'm kind of looking at myself with a latency, which is slightly weird. And just shows the difference. I feel like it's almost Back to the Future, where here I am in the future looking back, but understanding that you guys are looking at it with a latency of, you know, a few seconds. So anything I could say could change. Yeah, well, that's the reason for it, isn't it? I have had 2 more subscribers, which is, you know, 2 subscribers in a day is pretty much a record for me. And so I'm going to throw that out again. I'm going to ask anybody who's watching this, future, past, or present. Is that? Yeah, future or present. Or even somebody who started in the past and is now watching it, because then you'd be a watcher from the past, wouldn't you? Yeah. So anyone who's watching it, if you like the content, subscribe. That will really help me out. And if you don't like the content, I completely understand why you wouldn't subscribe. But I'm really doing this little stream, mini stream, at least 10 minutes a day, every night, every evening, probably around 7, 8 o'clock. And I will get better at this. I'm just obviously setting things up and getting things together. So at the moment, it's I'm battling with a number of technology things, like the camera, which is now kind of behaving, but throwing up little messages in between, which I'm not completely happy about. And so I will most probably keep this fairly short tonight, and then research that and see if I can find a way to cut that out, because they're the annoying things that show mediocrity. That's the word. And I'm not a mediocre person. I never have been. So yeah, let me get on with that. I'm going to have some more updates about Richard Betts and some of the other artists who I saw. They were working tirelessly all weekend. I mean, the amount of work that they put in setting up their stalls and tearing them down. See, if you find her inactive, press any button to reactivate. Go away. That's twice in a stream. Just not acceptable. So anyway, yeah, they are I would say recovering or kind of putting stuff away in this day, and trying to get, some of them trying to get back to their normal jobs, because not all artists can or have been able to fund themselves completely through their own art. So they are hard working people, and we just need to give them a little rest before we go pulling them on the channel and going like, yeah, let's have a conversation about all your stuff, which I'm really looking forward to, because I think that that's going to be a big bonus for this type of content. Looking forward to it. Anyway, for today, the stream is done. And any comments, any suggestions, any idea of how to get rid of that message, please just throw it in, and I will. Otherwise, I'll jump on a YouTube channel. I'll jump on YouTube and see if I can find the answers to this new affliction that's bugging me. Have a great day. Have a great evening, wherever you are. If it's daytime, whoop-de-doo. Get into it. Enjoy yourselves. And I'll catch you later. Ciao for now.